Hi there, welcome. Thanks for joining us. You will probably recall, if you've been following along with these videos for a while, that a number of weeks back we learned about some rhythm solfege. We learned ta and we learned taka. Those syllables are what we use to count rhythms and to speak them out loud or to read and write them. Ta, you'll remember, was a little longer, and taka was a little shorter. Those were quarter and eighth notes. We're going to review that a little bit, and then we're going to build upon it. So first, let's start by doing a couple of rhythmic call-and responses. I will clap a rhythm, and you and Georgia will say it back to me using tas and takas. Are you ready? So our beat is here, and here's our rhythm. Ready? Give it a shot.
Ta, taka, ta, taka.
Very good. Here's another.
Taka, taka, ta, ta. Ta, taka, taka, ta. Taka, ta, taka, taka. Ta, taka, ta, ta.
Very good.
Awesome. Another way we can do this, I can write a pattern on the board using these tas and takas. Remember, a ta has the note at the bottom and it has a stem. A taka is when you connect two of those with a beam, like that. So we have note, we have the stem and the beam across the top. So I'm going to write some of these, starting over here, and then we're going to have you try and say them, and then we'll say them after. So, four beats. Try and say that one. Off you go. Did you get this? Ta, taka, taka, ta. Let's do another one. Off you go. Now we'll try. Taka, ta, ta, ta. Last one. Go ahead. Now we'll try. Taka, taka, ta, taka. All right. Good job. Pretty simple here. Not much variety between ta and taka. Only so much you can do. Well, we're going to learn a new rhythm today, and I'm going to teach it to you in a song. I'm going to start by just singing the song. It goes like this. On the farmer's apple tree, lots of apples you can see. One for you and one for me. Pick a little apple from the tree. Now we're not going to worry about the notes and solfa of the melody of this. We're just going to focus on the rhythm today. So the rhythm is the way the words go. It's what we would clap the rhythm of the song. So the first line goes like this. On the farmer's apple tree. Can you clap the rhythm of that? On the farmer's apple tree. And then see what you think all those tas and takas should look like. Did you get something like that? Taka, 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 ta. Looks good to me.
Now, in our very last video, a week ago or so, we talked about stem and beam conventions, just how to write our stems and beams. We don't have staff here to kind of make sure that we're straight, but as you're writing these, pay a close attention to that, and that will tell you why did I put four of them separate from the other two, and other things like that. So you can just kind of practice with, even though it's a pretty simple thing to write out, you can practice trying to write nice and neat as best you can.
Second line after on the farmer's apple tree, which we just wrote out. Second line goes like this. Lots of apples you can see.
Okay, take a second, try to write that out. Now, the more astute of your students here are going to go, I just wrote it out. It's exactly the same. Are you sure I have to do it again? If you already did, great. I'm going to cheat and use a little shorthand here. Have you ever seen something like that? These are called repeat signs. It looks a little funny just on a whiteboard without a staff. But this one you can see has a double bar line, 2 lines together, and 2 dots facing this way. That's called a forward repeat. And this one's facing the other way. So it's telling me when I get to the end, just go back here and do it again.
Next line goes like this. 1 for you and 1 for me.
It's the same thing again.
Oh my word. So if we clap the rhythm on all those lines, each time on those first 3 lines we have taka, 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 ta, like that. Last line goes like this. Pick a little apple from the tree.
Now that sounded different to me. Did that sound different to you?
Can you clap that rhythm? Pick a little apple from the tree. Maybe you can count how many notes were in there. Pick a little apple from the tree. And then you have all these. We've got some takas over here.
Pretty sure those were takas at the end, and
those
1
were
ta.
takas. And a ta. We had something at the beginning. Pick a little. That was faster. Pick a little. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we had 4 notes on 1 beat. Pick a little apple from the tree. Do you see how those line up with the 4 beats there? Pick a little was all on 1 note. So now, to show that, if we just put 1 stem across the top, that takes up 2 beats, doesn't it? I said stem, I meant beam. If I put 1 beam across the top, this would be 4 takas. But you're going to learn something new here. Ready? Whoosh. And now you have a takadime. So this is what we call a takadime. It's when you fit 4 notes on 1 beat. So takadime is 4 notes on 1 beat. Taka is 2 notes on 1 beat. And a ta is 1 note on 1 beat. So now we know takadime, taka, and ta. We're going to review these now with a little bit of call and response. I will clap a pattern. I'm going to start throwing some takadimes in here, so get ready. And then Mr. Roberts is going to say it back in tas and takas. Here's the first one. Here's the beat. I'm going to stomp it with my feet to keep it steady. Off I go.
All right. Taka, taka, takadime, ta.
Here's another one.
Taka, ta, ta, takadime. Takadime, taka, taka, ta.
Last one.
Ta, takadime, takadime, taka.
Great job.
I didn't clap them. It was too hard. So for those of you that are paying close attention to, some of the music terminology at home, it's okay if you're not, but you'll remember that ta we called a quarter note. And the reason we call ta a quarter note is because in a normal measure of 4/4 time, each quarter note takes up 1/4 or 1/4 of the measure. So then these takas, if you fit 2 to each beat, then that would mean that those are 8 can fit in one measure. So those are called eighth notes. Now, I'm guessing some of you math geniuses could probably guess what we call these. If we can fit 4 of those on each beat. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 makes 16. These are called 16th notes. So there's another little tidbit of music theory, very basic music theory for you. Now I'm going to do just like we did at the beginning with the call and response, and I'm going to write out just a couple just to finalize this and make sure we're really solidifying what this looks like on the board. I'm going to write a couple examples, and you're going to try to sing or chant these rhythms back based on what I've written. Make a little room here. Give that a shot. See if you can chant that rhythm, clap that rhythm, and give the syllables. And now maybe Georgia can help you out, and we'll see how you did.
Taka, takadime, ta, taka.
Good. Not so bad, right? Just one more. Try that one out.
Now I'll try ta, taka, takadime, ta.
And that's our video. So now you know ta, you know taka, and you know takadime. And that will get you going through a whole lot of music. There are some new rhythms to learn still yet to come, but you're doing pretty well, and hopefully you're able to play them and sing them in time and read them off the page in time. And hope you'll keep singing with us. Thank you.